Hello everybody, this is Lunnaris, and this is my new video on big Atlas battles, or you could also say this is the advanced Atlas lesson. In the last big alliance fight I noticed, this is advanced stuff. You need to know a bit about Atlas and Primarch types, and a lot of people were confused and what do I need to do? Do I attack? Who do I trap? What do? I don't know. And for me it's as an officer I need to organize a lot on such a big battle. I need to request passage for us. I need to direct everybody where to go, what to do, and if I also have to explain the basics to some people while doing that, man, that's a lot of work, I tell you. So I decided on making this video for big alliance battles. Also, we're gonna go a bit deeper into the topic because that's just needed. I know it's a lot of info. Everyone has real life, and watching these videos takes also time. But if you want to rock Atlas, if you want good glory, you need to invest some time in this so you know what to do. If you know what to do, you can get good glory, but there's no way around it. Some people also asked me, what's the best Primarch? Can you tell me quickly? And I'm sorry, but I can't. It's not just, there isn't a best Primarch. It depends on what you want to do. So, that was the quick summary what this is gonna be about. And now, let's just start with it and we'll see. So, our team is part of a big Atlas alliance. And in big Atlas battles, it's mostly the big teams, Diamond League teams, going at each other. So that's player levels from 300 to 500, 600. That's, yeah, out of my league, really. But we can still help. I'm level 170 now, and my team is in Platinum. But we can still be helpful to our friends in higher leagues. So how does that work? So that's basically what this video is gonna be about. But so everyone is on the same page and has all the info for this, we're gonna do a quick or short pause here and recapitulate or summarize again glory, because glory and Primarch types, that's important to know. If you want to get what you need to do in big Atlas battles, then you need to know about your Primarch types. What can I do with them? How does that help any? How do I get glory? So, again, how do I get maximum glory in Atlas? I told this before in my last Atlas video about PvP and glory. And the best way to get maximum glory is to have 3 Primarch types. As you can see here, I have the red one, that's my Taunter. The green one here is a Sieger, and the purple one is the Trapper. So, let's look again at them and their abilities. So, my Trapper, he has low attack power, high defense power, and his special ability is Trapping. So, let's just keep this all in mind. So the Taunter has good defense power, can hold a lot of troops, and his special ability is Taunting. This means while I have my Taunter and my Trapper at the same location, if someone wants to attack my Trapper, they can't. They need to attack my Taunter first. So let's look at my Taunter. Where is it? Here. Now, if you look at the bottom right, you can see someone would need to kill 1.4k troops to break the taunting effect. If you can kill that many troops, then the taunting will lose the effect. Taunting will no longer be effective, but only for 3 minutes and 51 seconds. Then it's active again. So that's basically that's enough for one attack. The taunting will be broken long enough so he can attack my trapper one time. Or my sieger, if my sieger is at the same place. So now, for the sieger, let's look at him. So, he has the highest attack power but low defense power. Keep that in mind. And his ability is Fort Debuff. So, I'm just gonna tell you all this. Keep it in mind. It will be important later on. So, as I told you, this is the best if you have all three. So, the first two spots to open them, that's not so hard. But the third one, that costs 30 million gold. So, if you want to save that up, you need to get to level 400. Player level 400. Yeah, have fun. That's gonna take a while. And I didn't wanna wait so long. Because for glory hunting and being active in Atlas, it was more worth it to me to get this now. What I did, I'm active in the Atlas events. I get the rewards here, and you can see you get diamonds and speed ups. I saved up a lot of diamonds. I got my gold storage full and paid the rest with diamonds. That's how I got my third slot open. And I'm really glad I did. It's really, really helpful. So, then the next thing is you need to search for a good target in no man's land. So, again, what is a good target? A good target is around my own level or your own level. And on the Primarch that sits there are less troops than on the Primarch you want to attack with. Or you load up more troops than your target has. So next, if you want to attack, you do it with a sieger or with a destroyer. So for people who just start out with Atlas, at first you get a fighter. Get that to level 5 and then you can research Trapper and Destroyer. As long as you have only 2 slots, you get these 2. Okay? Because the Trapper, that's helpful for our alliance, and for yourself it will be also very useful. The Destroyer has the second best attack power of all Primarchs, and he has a good defense. He doesn't have a special ability, but as long as you don't have the 3rd slot to have a Taunter yet who can protect you, or the sieger you have, then it's better to get a destroyer. More about this later on. So, if you want to attack, as I told you, use a destroyer or a sieger because they have high attack power. They can break through the defenses of a taunter or also a low-level trapper. Yeah, keep that in mind. That's what you want. If your attack power is higher than your target's defense, then you kill more troops. Basically, you get more glory for the more troops that are killed. That's very basic, but keep that in mind. So your attack power needs to be higher so you can kill more troops. That's very, very important. So always be sure that your attack power is higher than the defense of the targeted prim. So then the next thing is you need to beat the base 100% and also 5 flames if possible. If you don't beat it to 100%, if you quit at 99%, you lose troops, your own troops, and you lose those troops. The glory you use too. That's not good. Always aim for 100%. If you can only get 70% with 3 dragons, then you get medium glory, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, that's okay. But if you could have killed the base and you quit at 99%, that's not good. Don't do that, okay? So, once you have selected your target, then, as you can see, I'm in a safe zone with all my 3 Primarch types. I move to a safe zone that's nearest to my target in no man land. So now I'm gonna do a pause here, and I'm gonna look for one, and we're gonna do an example. So I'll be back. So I found a good target, and now the first thing, I moved in with my trapper and trapped him. So now he can't run, and I'm just gonna wait until my sieger and my taunter get there, and then I can start attacking. So look at him or her. So she's a level 150. If you look at the circle on the left side, it tells me I can get 100% glory. So that helps me a little bit to see is this good for me or not. Also at the bottom right, you see how many troops she has on her trapper. She has 10k troops, so that's good. I have more on my sieger, so I can kill a lot of troops and get good glory. Also, if you look at the left bottom, you see the stats of her trapper. Defense is 240, and my sieger has 270 attack power. Now there he's coming. So always move in first with your trapper, trap your target, and now we're gonna attack. Oh, I need to make sure you select. Now as I did, select the sieger and then attack. You don't want to attack with the trapper or the taunter, only the sieger, because he has highest attack power. But you need to make sure that you have troops on him, because in every battle you also lose troops. Even if you win, you lose some. And also you need to be sure that your sieger is protected. So what I did, I searched for my target a bit. I found a good one. I moved my Primarchs firstly to the nearest safe zone, and then I moved first my trapper to my target to trap him, and then my other Primarchs. That works really, really well. My sieger is protected. I can do my thing without having to worry that someone's gonna kill my sieger. Because if someone does, due to his low defense, I'll lose a lot of troops without getting any glory. But more about this in a second. So that's how it's done. So always check before the next battle, am I still alone or did someone want to join in? So let's look again. Yeah, I can do one more attack. I still have my sieger selected. His circle is yellow, so he's selected. Select attack. And now we're gonna go again. Yeah, so you need to really know a bit about Atlas, about what do I do, what are the pros and cons for every Primarch. And there's a lot to think about, but it gets easier with time. If you invest some time in this, you can get better glory, and it's more fun really. But I admit it does take some time to get used to all of this. It's a lot of info that comes with Atlas, and the Atlas tutorial doesn't help you really much. I mean, not the in-game tutorial. That's just bullshit. So that went well. So I think I killed the trapper off, and now I need to move my prims quickly off no man's land, so no one else gets the ID to attack my trapper. Yeah, so now I killed her. The first thing I do is moving my sieger to a friendly zone. Now this is one with a green hand. Don't be fooled by it. There are some white zones which aren't friendly zones. You always need to look at the green hand on the mine. That's a friendly zone. So all done. My prims are safe. Yes, all moving off. Okay. Hello again. So I always need a few seconds to collect myself again, because talking and flying at the same time, I'm not so good at it. So again, for glory, if I want to attack somebody, I need to have higher attack power than his defense power on the Primarch, because then I can kill more troops and get better glory. So for attacking, it's Destroyer or Sieger. Also, I said you can attack with a Taunter or a Trapper, but Siegers aren't usually alone. Yeah, if you look at the stats, a Trapper has attack power 72, Taunter 110. So in comparison to the Sieger defense, that's 60. The difference is not that high. So I don't really recommend this. With 3 prims, that's the best way to do it. That really works well. You need to save a while, but it's really, really worth it. So then also after each battle, you can, here at the right side is a menu. Go to Ledger and My Battles. And here you can always see how many troops did I kill, how many did I lose, and what glory did I get. So here, the second from the top, my first attack, I killed 7k troops. I lost 3k of mine, and I got 4k glory. That's really amazing. That's good glory. That's really worth it. The second attack, she didn't have that many troops left on her Trapper. That's why I could only kill those she had. I lost 1k in my attack, and I got 1k glory. That's okay. That's also good. I see a lot of people attacking from my teammates, and they get like, okay, it's not really loading right, but I saw one with 500 glory, and that's, yeah, that wasn't a good battle. So the other way around, if you get attacked on your Primarchs, on which do you want to be attacked to get good glory? To get attacked, it's the Trapper or the Taunter, because they have high defense power. What does that mean for the attacker if he attacks you? Even if it's with a Sieger, he will lose some troops attacking you because you have a high defense on your Primarch. And the more troops the attacker loses by attacking you, the better glory you get. That's why I personally like to load up my Trapper or my Taunter and send them to Elegane to get them killed off. Because with those I don't bother attacking. It's much better to let them be killed off. I get okay glory or good glory, and it's done. Because searching for a Sieger, I can attack with both of those Primarchs. That's so much work. It's not really worth it. So if you want to go to Elegane, tap here Castles, Bookmarks, Elegane, and there should be a party always going on. So for defensive Primarchs, this is the spot to go, the place to go, but not if you want to attack with your Sieger or your Destroyer. Okay? So, also if you have a Rider you want to level, you can put them on a perch, and if you get attacked on your Trapper, then the Rider will get XP or glory on the perch. So yeah, party's going on at Elegane, as usual. So, we talked about attacking, getting attacked. So, again, why is it so bad if you get attacked on your Sieger? Oh, tap the wrong one. So here, the Sieger has 60 defense power. That's the lowest of all Primarchs. If you get attacked on him, since he has low defense power, nearly every Primarch there is can just push through it, and that means for you you lose a shit ton of troops without getting any glory. Remember, if you get attacked, you get glory if the attacker loses troops. Due to the sieger's low defense, he won't lose many troops, and that's why if you get attacked on your sieger, you lose troops, you won't get glory. It's a bad deal all around. But the sieger has the ability fort debuff, so for alliance battles, this is real nice. Also, his attack power is a lot higher than the destroyer. With a sieger, I can also attack some trappers, while a destroyer, he can only take out taunters or low-level trappers, very low-level trappers. As soon as the trapper is higher level, he has no chance. Then the destroyer, it won't work. So, the next point is defending an atlas. Why do I defend an atlas? When do I defend an atlas? Normally here at the top comes a banner with defend yourself, defend your teammate, defend atlas battle. So the deal is, if you defend an atlas or if someone defends you, then you can't revive as many troops. And that's a bad deal. Training troops, if you don't have Atlas Elite, it takes you a long time. Even with Atlas Elite, it takes you a while to amass some troops. And you need troops. You need them for glory, we need them for our cast security. So, I'm not a fan of defending an Atlas. Also, I have a friend in the Diamond League, and he advised me to not bother defending an Atlas. The one thing is the troop loss. The other thing is, for information, if you can successfully defend, you get some glory. But to be able to to be sure that you can successfully defend, he told me, if you're under level 400, don't bother with it. You will only lose the troops, you won't be able to revive them, and that's not really worth it for me. I can get better glory if I get glory hunting. This defending an atlas, I don't like it. I like to revive my troops, and I really trust my friend in Diamond League. He has been longer in Atlas than me. He knows what he's doing. So, better don't defend an Atlas unless you're really sure that you can successfully defend. So, for info, don't defend me in Atlas. I don't like it. So, on to the next. Yeah, this was a lot about glory hunting. And I know it's a lot of info, but as I said, if you want to rock Atlas, if you want to get good glory, you really need to know about the stuff, because if you don't, you waste so many resources. That's not fun at all. And as I also said, some people ask me, what's the best prime archetype, what do you recommend? And there isn't one. They all have their pros and cons. It depends what level you are. It depends how active you are, what you want to do. At the beginning, you can get the Trapper and the Destroyer. That's enough for beginning. But I really recommend save up for the third slot, get all these three. That really rocks. That's fun. This way you get a lot of glory. I'm really glad. I'm very glad I did it. It helps me a lot. I got so many glory in 2 days. That's no comparison at all to what I was doing before.